This is going to be question 4. So we'll click on question 4. And the first question is, what is the minimum distance from this hole to the edge? What is it supposed to be? Currently is at 0.3. If this diameter is 0.4, that means that the edge of this to the center is 0.2. And then the distance from this edge to here would be 0.1. You only have 1/10 of an inch of material. This hole spacing is so tight that if you were to build this part, the stress would crack right in this area. It'd act almost like a perforated edge on a paper where you want to tear it apart. So these holes are way too close. Based on the lessons learned prior to this class, you should know what the minimum edge distance is. The formula to find minimum edge distance for this hole, again, is the diameter, 0.4 times 1.5 plus tolerance, and the tolerance I've always given is 0.05. So those are the calculations you use to find the formula. So if you pull up your calculator, it is 0.3 times 1.5 plus 0.05. Oh, I did something wrong here. The heck, I wasn't paying attention. 0.3 times 1.5 plus 0.05 equals, what the hell am I doing? 0.3 times 1.5, 1.5 should equal 0.45. No, I'm doing that wrong. What am I thinking? I'm sorry. The diameter is 0.4, so I got to use 0.4. I was using 0.3. I was using that number. I don't know why I was doing that. It's the diameter times 1.5. Just seeing if you're paying attention. I turned the calculator off. So it's 0.4 times 1.5 plus 0.05 is how I got to 0.65. So this distance really should be 0.65 on this end as well as this end. What you have to calculate is how many holes can you fill in. Having a distance from the center hole to center hole will be 0.65 as well. If the center of this hole to the center of this hole is 0.65, then the distance from the top edge of this circle and the bottom edge of this circle should be 0.25. How did I get 0.25? You have 0.4 diameter hole, which means the center radius is 0.2. Center radius here is 0.2. 0.2 times 2 is 0.4. So you basically use the diameter and subtract it from the distance between the two holes. So subtract the 0.4 from the 0.65, and 0.25 will be the distance from the edge of the two circles. Guess what you have to do now? You have to go create this part. So the next question is going to be for you to create the part. Use CAD. I don't care if you use AutoCAD, SolidWorks, or CATIA. 360 Fusion. Build the part. Build this plate. The hole spacing must be 0.65. You got to figure out how many holes can you actually have. No, it has to be 0.65 or greater. Okay, So it has to be 0.65 or greater. So you have to figure out how many holes you're going to have to make this equally spaced. Okay? And then you're going to tell me what is the hole spacing when you make the holes equally spaced. And then submit this model.